Before we get to the meat and potatoes of this video, tons and tons of spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 101. This is now going to be the post-superhero saga, whatever that may be, but it looks like it may transition to something new involving the Saiyans once again, because if you read the title of this video, Vegeta versus Broly is indeed something. I don't want to go into details yet till we go into the spoilers, but that is something going on. So the whole journey to get Broly to control himself in combat, control his powers, is still an ongoing thing. So if you don't want to be spoiled, the manga chapter will be out in about a couple days. If you don't want to be spoiled, check off the video. I'll be going through the images and giving you my thoughts on everything going on in chapter 101. So let's go ahead and get to it. So if you remember during the draft pages that came out and some of the discussions that were going on, Carmine and 15, not Android 15, 15 the soldier, are still alive. And apparently at one point they end up wanting to get revenge on Gohan. Here we have, we're going to go more on that here in just a minute. We have an early shot here of Saiyaman 1 taking out the trash, so to speak. Here we have Carmine and the Saiyamen having a lunch with 15. This is basically, I don't have the translations for this yet. We should have those probably today, if not tomorrow. But basically what's going on here is Carmine's trying to investigate and find out more about, from what I understand, the Saiyamen and Gohan. But again, I do not have translations. Please do not quote me on that, because I do not know the context of this conversation. This is the continuing conversation here, and this is the last page, I believe, of this part. So don't know what to really say about it. Now, here we have the beginning of of Vegeta versus Broly. Vegeta and Goku finished off their fight at the end of Superhero, the movie and the manga, and now it appears like Whis is having, it seems like it's him, is having Vegeta test himself against Broly, or vice versa. So here we have Broly not transformed, just in his base form, coming after Vegeta. Now let's not forget, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, the movie, Vegeta was the first one to test himself against Broly, and Vegeta kind of handed him his ass when he went Super Saiyan God. But as the fight progressed, Broly got stronger and stronger and stronger, and was increasing in power as the fight went on. Then, of course, Goku tagged in, and he fought Broly. Vegeta seems to have won that fight. Didn't kill Broly, but he won the fight. However, had the fight continued, Broly would have probably outpowered him, because he did outpower Goku and Vegeta later on in that movie. So Vegeta, of course, Broly attacks him. Vegeta, of course, being the more experienced martial artist, is able to dodge and connect with Broly right in the back of the neck. Broly takes a shot, back of the head, very dangerous place to be hit, and down he goes. Broly coming back now using Ki Blast. So that rule that Goku and Vegeta fought under, no blast, no transformations, that is not the rule of this fight. Broly is using energy, and as you know, Broly is like almost like a nuclear power plant of energy. This guy just has energy coming out of every pore. So it's going to be different for him the way he fights. Also, I want to say before I go any further, these scans are courtesy of DBS Hype. I should have said that at the beginning, but I'm saying it now. I almost forgot to say that, so I'm glad I remembered. Always credit, the scanners. Vegeta, of course, is able to basically use his hands to quickly destroy the blast. This kind of reminds me of that scene in Resurrection F, where all those blasts are coming down from the fight between Goku and Frieza, and Vegeta just deflects them away to protect everybody. That's like what's happening here. This is actually where Vegeta comes up behind Broly and kicks him in the back of the head. So these scans that I'm reading to you guys or showing you guys might be a little bit early and a little bit out of out of order. So bear with me on that. We're going to get the full thing. But we do know that Vegeta and Broly will be fighting, and that's exciting because it's something that we didn't see in the superhero movie and something that we wanted to see for quite some time. So then here we have Broly and Vegeta still fighting. Broly comes in with a big left hook, left straight, really, right to the face, right to Vegeta's face, connected. We have blood. Look at right here underneath Broly's thumb right there. Vegeta is bleeding, but Vegeta is also smiling. Vegeta is bleeding, but he's smiling. As you know, when Vegeta taps into Ultra Ego, he can absorb power. Is Vegeta, little by little, learning to adapt his base form with the Ultra Ego properties? Kind of like what Whis wants Goku to do with Ultra Instinct? That's something to watch out for. Here we have Vegeta transforming into a Super Saiyan. This does not appear to be blue, and definitely is not Ultra Ego because the eyebrow would be there. But Vegeta just transformed into a Super Saiyan. Broly's seen this before, but he's kind of like, whoa, here we go. Now we have Super Saiyan Vegeta attacking Broly. Vegeta going after Broly. Broly's still in base. Of course, remember, in the movie, Broly in base was fighting Vegeta in Super Saiyan because Broly didn't even turn Super Saiyan until his father died, which is what triggered the anger that he used to tap into the form. Vegeta here with the big, you know I love these guys, the big uppercuts. Goku's uppercut is like legendary in Dragon Ball, especially the one he did on Frieza. Here we have Vegeta uppercutting Broly right to the solar plexus, right to the gut. Getting hit to the body hurts a lot more than getting hit to the face. If you've been in a fight and you've been hit somewhere on your body hard, you know that. And it looks like here, Vegeta's still in Super Saiyan. This is a different part of the fight, though. Because it looks like what's happening, it looks like what's happening is that, based on the images, that Broly's using energy to try to find Vegeta, and Vegeta seems to be hiding behind that tree there. Almost like they're trying to sense. See, Broly's trying to find Vegeta, and he blasts him, and Vegeta moves out of the way. So it looks like this is a different part of Broly's training. This is all about being able to sense ki. Here we have Vegeta again in Super Saiyan going after Broly. They lock up. Good stuff. This is good stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I like. The art, good. Thank God we're getting new stuff. I cut a rant last week about how I hope we're not just going to get Trunks back in high school again, and it looks like we're not. We are going to be moving forward with whatever's up next. They have not announced the name of the new arc yet. I'm sure we'll get something soon. Whatever this new story is going to be, we'll get more details on it. But it looks like here Vegeta and Broly locking up there, both blocking each other's punches. So Broly's getting better and better. Do not have context or translations for these scenes. But this appears to be after the fight. And I'm sure Goku is complimenting Broly on his improvement, because that's something Goku would do. And I do look forward to seeing whether or not Broly is going to actually tap into God Ki. If you remember a couple years ago, we all talked about, it was in 2022 I think, we talked about how one of the big goals was to get Broly to tap into God Ki to maybe control his energy, but he has to control himself first, or else he can't tap into God Ki. So it makes me wonder if they're actually going to do that now in this upcoming new arc. Lemo with a drink. They're just drinking something. There's nothing. I don't have context for this. Maybe it's a drink that Chi-Lai made. I do not have translations yet. So it's still worth looking at, but I don't have anything to add. Now, this is interesting. So this panel here, this is Gohan Beast. I got to give you context for this. So Carmine goes to Gohan's home. He literally goes to visit Gohan. And here's Gohan. You can see it right here. If you look closely at above Gohan's face, he powers up into Beast, and the glasses disintegrate. See the glasses right there, right above his... Those are his glasses, man. He didn't even take them off this time. They just disintegrate. So Carmine shows up at Gohan's house. Gohan goes into Beast, and Carmine skedaddles. Carmine gets the hell out of Dodge. I love how they're driving a Red Pharmaceutical Company's truck. So that's at least in line with the lore behind the Red Ribbon Army and how they came to pass. This is Goku and Vegeta back on Beerus's planet. I'm glad we're going back there. This is another shot of Gohan Beast here. There is Gohan Beast. There is Carmine freaking the hell out at seeing this form again. I like how Gohan's wearing that nice button-up shirt. They didn't rip it, but it's an interesting, look for Gohan with the Beast. We've only seen Gohan Beast with the purple gi. So it's cool to see that. And Carmine got knocked out by Gohan's daughter, bro. He has no chance. He runs off. Maybe we won't ever see him again after this. I don't know. Maybe he'll change his ways. Now, this right here is interesting because it looks like Goku is teleporting back to planet Earth, because there we have Goten and Trunks dressed like Saiyaman. Goten and Trunks are dressed in their Saiyaman X1 and X2 garbs. There's Gohan with the button-up shirt, and there's Goku teleporting in. So what I'm curious about is, this appears to be the beginning of a new arc. I mean, it is. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. But why didn't we get an announcement? Why didn't we get something? Here's that shot again of Gohan Beast. I had that up twice. There's Goten and Trunks showing up, and this is when Goku teleports in, because I guess Gohan's yelling at them. So Gohan's hair is so disheveled. Look at him. I think it looks great. Let's keep going here. Got a couple more pages to go through. That is Goku. This is the final page of the chapter. I think this is the final page of the chapter. If this is going to end with Goku recruiting Goten, Trunks, and Gohan to go help him fight Black Frieza, or something like that, even for training, I'm excited. I really hope, really hope that that's where we're going. It could also be Goku telling them to train for the 28th tournament, and we might be hitting end of Z territory too. So there's a lot that could be going on. Here's a bit more of the Broly Vegeta fight. Vegeta and Super Saiyan. Broly getting buffed but not transforming yet. Lunging after Vegeta. This is that panel I showed earlier. This is another panel of Vegeta and Broly. Vegeta dodging Broly's blasts. And this is that another look at that panel of Broly and Vegeta face to face. So what to look forward to in a couple days. Vegeta versus Broly. Goku going back to Earth and possibly recruiting them. That is what we have to look forward to. I can't wait. I'm actually excited again for Dragon Ball Super's manga, because we're getting something new. It's not just superhero. And I was worried they were going to go back to slice of life, but very little slice of life in this chapter. Now we're going into something that I hope is interesting. With that being said, I will bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you in a couple days. Maybe sooner.